Now, James Baker quoted that prior preparation prevents poor performance. So based on that, in today's video, we will discuss what it really means to create a plan and why you are guaranteed to fail without one. So what is goal setting? According to Edwin Locke, American psychologist and pioneer of the goal setting theory, goal setting is the act of formulating a plan of action to achieve success. Now, over 1,000 studies have consistently shown that setting high and specific goals is linked to increased task performance, persistence, and motivation compared to vague or easy goals. Now, this is anchored on numerous observations and proven that conscious human behavior is driven by purpose. Human beings have higher intelligence that enables us to conceptualize goals and set long-range purposes. Now, goals affect the way we work and approach situations in life. Now, goal setting is connected to performance. Specific and or challenging goals partnered with constructive feedback plays a role in improved task performance. Now, in a study conducted with working professionals, Locke discovered that the individuals who had high ambitious goals had a better performance and output rate than those who didn't. So what are the essential characteristics of a goal? Well, Frank Small, a PhD and working psychologist at the University of Washington, emphasized three essential features of goal setting. A, to be achievable. B, to be believable, and C, to be committable. So in order for your goal setting to be successful, it must be an action that can be easily evaluated and has an actual endpoint. The goals that you set must be actions that you have confidence in doing. Now, you should have the self-confidence that you can and you will achieve this goal. And lastly, no goals are fulfilled overnight. You should be willing to commit to your goals and stick to them no matter what obstacles you might face. So what are the consequences of not setting goals? Why is not having goals a recipe for mediocrity? Well, there's no finish line. Knowing that your goals have a deadline will motivate you to act with purpose. If you just have ambitions without setting goals, it will be difficult to know what direction you're going. It provides clarity. Goals give you the where. It straightens out your thoughts and it carves out your path. If you aim nowhere, then you go nowhere. Don't be driftwood. It's been said in 100 different ways that we are the masters of our own destiny. We need to take control of where we're going and what we want to do. Otherwise, we'll just be drifting aimlessly. No one is going to give it to you. Life doesn't easily provide, and we have to earn it. Simply waiting for something good to happen results in nothing. And you have to realize you are stronger than you think, because many people are afraid to test their limits. And if you don't try, then you're never going to know. And if we don't set goals, then we will never know our full potential. Winning begets winning. The feeling of fulfillment when you've completed a goal is just superb. And we'll never be able to know the satisfaction of reaching a goal if we stay in our comfort zone. So what are the benefits of setting goals? Setting goals gives us a more optimistic approach in life because we know what we want to achieve. We wake up and we do our work with a solid purpose. And setting goals puts our lives in the correct perspective and sets us on the path to wanting to achieve it. Now, visions and goals go together. The proper is first to have a vision, then to create a set of goals to turn your vision into reality. Everybody wants to be successful and happy, but there are various aspects that need to be considered in reaching success and being happy. A Harvard research study showed that only 14% of people actually set goals for themselves. The 14% is 10 times more likely to achieve a level of success than the people who do not set goals. Out of that 14%, only 3% take the time to write them down. That 3% is 3 times more likely to be successful than those who didn't write them down. So if you write down your goals, it is possible that you will achieve success 30 times more than those who didn't set goals. How can you, though, set goals? Well, the rules is creating a plan for your future are very straightforward and simple. You have to set goals that motivate you. Make sure that the goals you set are important and relevant to you. And if you make your priorities as your goals, it is more likely that you will achieve them. Be specific. Your goal must be clear and well defined. It must be measurable. Include precise amounts, dates, and so on in your goals so you can measure your degree of success. Make sure it's attainable. Make sure that it's possible to achieve the goals you set, and make sure they're relevant. Goals should be relevant to the direction you want your life and career to take. Make sure they're time bound. Your goals must have a deadline. Set goals in writing. Writing down your goals makes it a more concrete idea rather than a passing thought. Also, having a diary or journal that you can review from time to time will help you stay focused. Make an action plan. Don't stay focused on the outcome alone. Plan each step carefully and thoroughly. Just like in baking, the key to making a delicious cake is following the recipe properly and stick with it. Setting goals is a commitment. This is not a month or a year's worth of goals. You're setting up goals for your whole life. Dedicate your time and attention to it. To achieve the life of your dreams, get clear about what you want in all areas of your life for many years to come. Goal setting is not meant to put pressure on you. We live only one life and we have to make the most out of it. When we make goals for ourselves, we design our life to be meaningful. We want to reach our fullest potential, to a point, inspire others to do the same. If we don't set goals, then we stay in the exact same situation we are living in. No progress, no growth. And we can do better than that. So in order to make achievable goals, we have to be clear about what we want, why we want the things or situations, those situations, and how we're going to carry out our plans. More the result, the process is what matters most. As is often said, the deal is in the detail. Creating your future is an act of artistry, much like the work of a composer, painter, designer, or writer. When you do this kind of creating, you are the author of your future. And that's why it's important, traders, that you stay focused on making sure you know why you're doing what you're doing. And if you do, then you can guarantee yourself success. But if you don't, you will guarantee yourself failure. And I, for sure, do not want to be wasting time doing what I'm doing unless I know that I'm going to achieve something that's going to make me happy. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you plan on writing your goals and setting yourself up for the best future you can have. As already mentioned, we have one life. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, turn on notifications. And as I always say, continue to trust the process.